So this is one of the trades that I get, and so every morning at 8:30, there's a couple of trades that I get, and they're always like usually pretty good runners. And then at night, right when the market opens, like 6:30, give it like 30 minutes. It'll set up its trade and go, and that's usually a pretty good one as well. Um, So if you're busy during the day and you can only trade in the afternoon hours, this is the one. This is the trades I do. And the way it set up was when you looked at, and so it looked like it was getting bullish, like it consolidated here and then it dipped, like it had this run up and then it consolidated again and it had another run up and then like it had this as consolidation and like a minor dip and then it was running up like it was about to break out. But then I went to the 15-minute and I looked at it. And when you look at the 15-minute labels. So anyways, so then the first thing I saw was the fact that I have my consolidation. So these are pain boxes. They're made only whenever candles break out past the high and the low of your structures, right? And so you're breaking liquidity. And so when it breaks the liquidity on both ends and it's consistent, then it makes this box, right? So whenever you get, I call it consolidation when they're right next to each other. And so like this is consolidation. And so whenever you get your consolidation that's breaking, that means it's trying to whipsaw to go one way or the other. Then it'll make its move. And typically when it wants to go up, it goes down, which it did go down right here, but it failed to break this low. And so that could be a key right there. Like that could be your first sign of like, okay, well, there's trouble in paradise, right? If this wanted to go up, it would have needed to break this low down here. It did tap this intermediate low right here, but not this one. And so then it rejected and it came up here, and then it got rejected as well up here. It didn't break this high either. So maybe it's anticipated like it wanted to go. Maybe this was enough and it tried to break out and it failed. And so then it dumped, right? And so then after doing this here, you're like, well, this should definitely go. But then it goes into consolidation beneath this area. Oops. Okay. Beneath this area here. And because it consolidated beneath this area here, then it's weak, right? It can't go. And so the only thing it's going to do is either try to grab more liquidity and launch, which I think when it tried to break out, it broke out to the upside here first. After its consolidation low, it dipped down and then it couldn't get any lower than this. And it sapped from the bottom here, tried to use that to go, and it failed to break out here, past the high again. It's the exact same move. Excuse me. It's the exact same move. It failed to break out of this high here. And so then it shot back down. So then I shorted it, and then it like ran like hard. And so those are the kind of moves I like. You get in and out real quick. The ones at like 6:30 maybe trickle along for like hours. Like I'm probably in that one for like 3 hours. With a 25 tick stop. So I mean it was like, I didn't do anything. I literally got in and walked away and went to eat. Came back 2 hours later and it was still in it. And watched it for the last hour, and then it finally went. Or finally, it kind of hit its upper part right here, like this area, where it's just showing you where there's liquidity up here at the high of the day or whatever. And so it finally like trickled along and hit that, and then I got in real tight because I knew it was gonna, once it overextended into it, it was gonna come back. And so I got out then. Same thing here. Is it ran down, and so now this one failed to hit this low down here, and so I got in it going back up. And so then one was like 100 down, the other one was like 90 something going up, I guess. I mean, it would have been the exact same up and down if I stayed in it the whole time. But as you can see, then, and I've got a 9,000 account here, prop account that I have to hit 9,000 on, and So I'm at 53,821. Very minimal trades in that to get there. And I'm doing it in micros. Well, this is not micros here. This is gold, like regular gold, but I'm doing it in micros on there. And I do it with like 5 micros, 5 to 6, four to six, I guess you can say, because I don't want to make another one with 3. So, anyways, um, but yeah, so that's kind of like the philosophy. So the other thing you see is your consolidation's going down at an angle, right? You're trending in a downward motion. So you've got this right here. It's like your most obvious thing. But yeah, this is a breakout above this area, but still failed to go past this area here. Um, so you're really kind of like, if you go from like wick to wick, you're perfectly aligned right there. So maybe some people would miss that because you get drawn into that consolidation area. Um, and then as far as your down, it might be like this. Yeah, there you go. Boom. Double pump to the upside here and then come down. Tap this perfectly, go right back up, tap that, come back down. Misses it here, right? This might try to break out right here. You might see a change of character if it goes. If not, you'll see it come back down and touch this bottom part even deeper. But usually the 830 moves is set up for the open, and so if it pushed down to 830, then it's most likely going to try to go up for the rest of the day. So that's my take on everything, and hopefully it helps. And yeah, but the main thing is I just look for these consolidation points going sideways, and then I look for the dip. And if it goes up, then I anticipate it going down. If it goes, and then if it goes down at some point, then I anticipate it going up. And so then you wait for it to break past this point right here and then come back and retest it. Or if it's super bullish, it'll just launch right through here. So you just got to watch it. But usually it'll come down and retest and then go. And so that's your guy. But with a grab like this right here, I mean, if it doesn't have enough to get through this, then it's going to come deeper. So that's it. Just wait for it. I'll see you on the next trade.